Do not attend the wedding. My mother messaged, your children and you just create unease. You know, sometimes life throws you a curveball that absolutely shatters your world, but then, in the wreckage, you find a strength you never knew you had. 3 weeks before my sister's wedding, a text message landed in my phone, a casual dismissal that hit me like a physical blow. Randy, we think it's best if you don't come to the wedding. You and your kids just make things awkward, and we want this day to be perfect for Natalie. My own sister's response? A laughing emoji. Can you believe it? My heart felt like it was tearing in two. But instead of falling apart, something else ignited inside me. Fighting back tears, I typed, then you won't need my card for the venue. The family group chat exploded with more laughter, completely oblivious to the earthquake I was about to unleash. Growing up in our middle-class suburban neighborhood in Westlake, Ohio, I always knew my place in the family hierarchy. It was like I had been born with a neon sign above my head, the black sheep. My mother, Diane, was the quintessential perfectionist, a woman whose entire identity revolved around appearances, around what the neighbors might think. Our house was always spotless, our clothes always pressed, our family photos always looked like they belonged in a magazine. But behind that polished, picture-perfect exterior lay a complicated, often cruel, web of favoritism and impossible standards. From as early as I can remember, my sister Natalie was the golden child. 3 years younger than me, with naturally blonde hair and a petite figure that matched my mother's ideal of feminine beauty. Natalie seemed to effortlessly embody everything my mother valued. She was captain of the cheerleading squad, homecoming queen, graduated with honors, and then, of course, pursued a business degree, just like Mom had always wanted for herself. I, on the other hand, I was the designated black sheep, the wild card. I had a mop of curly hair that refused to be tamed, preferred sketch pads to pom-poms, and had this stubborn habit of questioning authority in ways that absolutely mortified my status-conscious mother. By 16, I knew I wanted a creative career, something my mother summarily dismissed as a hobby, not a real job. When I announced my intention to major in graphic design, I swear, my mother actually cried at the dinner table. She lamented how I was throwing away my potential, while Natalie, ever the dutiful daughter, patted her hand sympathetically. The divide between us wasn't just a crack, it was a chasm. That chasm grew even wider when I got pregnant with Tyler at 24. I was in my final year of college, and the relationship with Tyler's father had ended months before I discovered I was pregnant. When I told my family, my mother's first words weren't of support or concern. No, they were, but what will people think? Natalie, fresh from receiving her MBA and starting her career at a prestigious full story video added in below.